the song that you did with, most people think that I like all the gangster shit because, you know what I'm saying, because I'm an ex-gangster, you know. But my song that you did was the verses that you did was the hardest was on with you and Rihanna, the Live Your Life. That whole song, it got me through a lot of shit.
Man,
what was going through your mind at the time that you put that pen to pad and came up with that?
Going to prison. I think all of that, that entire album, I was on house arrest or either supervised release, preparing, to go to prison. And then, I was, dealing with other, I guess, just other adversities.
Yeah.
This outside, that's keeping me from being able, well, the thought of going to prison was keeping me from really being able to deal with the adversity the way I probably would have under normal circumstances. So it's kind of like, I got my hand tied behind my back and I'm still in a fight, So I just, the thought of that, I just tried to put it all in perspective and face it with logic and thought rather than force. You know what I'm saying? And that's, that's what came out of it.
You said something in the song, you said, when all else fails, turn around and follow Tip. And it got me to thinking when he told me he was coming in today about a lot of the artists from this city after you became the king that have, if they, for different reasons, try to get your attention and have made songs about you or hated on you or this and that. And when I hear you say on that particular song, when all else fails, turn around and follow Tip, what makes T.I. forgive motherfuckers that shoot at him, that have tried to assassinate your character, tear you down, other rappers, make records about you, but you turn around and still help them? Is that something that that was instilled in you as a child? Is that family values, or they just being a real nigga? Because me, a lot of stuff that I don't heard motherfuckers saying was hating. If they would have did me like that, it would have been gunplay. But you kind of could. You've always had a way to finesse to be able to get gangsters to bow down. What does that come from? I
wonder too. I talk about him in his face. He forgive me, so I feel like.
I mean, are you seeing like through a nigga past a nigga like like if I can?
Man, to be honest with you, I think that first of all, you shoot at me, we getting shot at.
What I mean, I'm talking on wax. I ain't saying
okay.
No. I mean on wax. Because when you're on the top, when you're on the top in any profession,
that's
people are gonna come at you.
But that's the part I understand. That if you are being shot at, then okay. So I've read in psychology, studying the minds and the mindsets of people. I've learned that there are a list of emotions, but only two emotions really is love and fear. You feel me? So the anger, the jealousy, all that stuff, that come from fear. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is a derivative of love. So I feel like if a motherfucker is hating, it's because they scared. They scared of being erased. They scared of not being remembered. They scared of not having a place in this culture, this thing of ours. And I don't have no fear, so I don't reciprocate that hate. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if I understand, man, you just doing it because you scared. You just doing it because you don't want to be forgotten. You just doing it because you think you don't matter. You just doing it.
Wow.
And I mean, like, me understanding that, it allowed me to lead with a little more, love
and grace.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But not like, the disrespect won't be tolerated, but at the same time, I'm going to give you an opportunity where if it comes to a place and a point where you like, hey, man, look, this is what happened.
Right.
I'm like, man, okay. You know what I mean? Right. I never forget the sucker shit you did, but we can move on and not have to be at odds and look over our shoulders. And you can be at your best with whatever it is you're doing. I could be at my best with whatever I'm doing, and we ain't even got to even worry about each other.